Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Demon Souls. This should be a pretty interesting LP. This is an infamously hard game. I have actually played it through a few times myself, so I'm relatively familiar with a lot of stuff in it. What can I say? Just to start out, I'd like to give a big thanks to YouTube user I Have One Arm for donating this game to me. I actually bought the game myself at first, but after my New Game Plus file, it just got so frustrating that I wasn't going anywhere, and instead of just starting a new character, I got rid of the game because it just got so frustrating. But he donated the game to me since he didn't want to play it anymore, and I've started playing it again, and I've been really enjoying it, so big thanks to I Have One Arm again. So yeah, we'll be doing a complete new game. Should be pretty crazy. I don't know, hopefully I won't fail too bad, but anyways, let's just watch the intro and then we'll get into this thing. So, to be fair, that intro is actually a lot louder than the rest of the game. It was a little bit loud, but anyways, it's a nice little introduction to Demon Souls. It definitely sets the mood for the game, though. Very dark, very, you're gonna be outnumbered, you're going to be in some pretty dire stuff. Anyways, I'm going to go on ahead through the character creator. You know, there's a lot of customization to do. I'm going to make this character look as weird as possible, so I'm going to cut this out, but we're going to start out as a wanderer. That should be interesting, because that's the hardest starting class you can pick, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I'll see you on the other side of this crazy character creator. Alright. After much strenuous work, we've come up with the horror. This will be our character for the remainder of the LP. Dear God, what have I created? This should be interesting. At least we'll have something to look at while we go and hunt down the demons.
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valarfax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valarfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands, near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Alright, this is just, this appears if you've played through the tutorial before. I'm gonna play through it just because it's cool. It's worth playing through just for the sake of checking it out.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the Old One back to slumber.
Alright, so, from that intro you can gather a few things. Just, it introduces a few of the names of some characters that we'll be encountering during our quest. It talks about the colorless fog, which kind of separates the lands that have been overtaken by demons from the rest of the world. And at this point in the game, in the lore of the game, I believe that like a good portion of the game's world has become enshrouded by this colorless fog, so kind of an apocalyptic scenario, more or less. Anyways, here's a dude right over here. Since we're playing online, we can actually see other people playing through the game. When you see those white wisps of people running around, they're actually other people playing through the game at the same time as you. There are some of them that are scripted, and there are also these messages on the floor, especially for this tutorial, that are scripted. These ones basically tell you some of the basic controls. So I'll let them explain, you know, some of the basic things, and I'll, I guess, chime in every once in a while just to explain stuff. Like the backstab. The backstab is very useful. It does a lot more damage than just a normal swing, and if you can catch an opponent off guard and use a backstab, it is definitely the preferred method of killing them. So right here we have hold circle to sprint. You can also use circle to dodge roll, or to do a back dash, I guess you'd call it. L1 to guard, as you saw. You definitely want to keep your guard up whenever you're fighting something. Also, they're probably going to mention this soon, but if you hold down R3, or if you, not hold down, but if you press R3, which is taking the right stick and pressing down on it, you actually lock on to enemies. I believe it says that right here, so yeah. And then you can use the right stick itself, move it around, you can change targets like so. So yeah, you can tell who you're locked on to based upon that white ring that appears around them. So yeah, also,